A very good morning, children. How are you all? So today we are going to see a very beautiful lesson, which is what can $1.11 do? What can $1.11 do? Okay, so now let me clear the title to you once again. Okay, children, as the name suggests, it is $1.11, right? Now when you come to USA or some other countries, they have the currency in the form of dollars, right? As we have rupees in India. In India we call them as rupees. 15 rupees, 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, 2000 rupees. In the same way they call it as dollars, right? $10, $20, $15, $50, $100, $2000, like this. That exactly, dollars is a word which in foreign country they use it as a dollar, and in India we use it as a rupee. That's it. Okay. And whereas when you come to the word cents, in India we call the 1 to 100 paise, it's called as a paise, right? So 1 rupee 50 paise, 1 rupee 25 paise, 1 rupee 75 paise. So what is the word paise we are using here? In the same way, if you go to the foreign country, they say it as cents. They say it as cents. So here the name of the lesson is what can $1.11 do? Here dollar in the sense $1 plus 11 cents, what it will do. Okay, what is the use of that? That is what the lesson is all about, and we are going to see this wonderful lesson now. Okay, children, now we'll get into the lesson. Okay, all right, children, now open your textbooks and come to the page number 31, and we'll see the lesson. I'm reading it for you. Look into your books. An 8-year-old child, Tess, heard her parents talking about her little brother, Andrew. All she knew was that Andrew was very sick and her parents did not have enough money for the treatment. So here we are going to see two characters. In these two lines, we have come across two characters. One is Tess. Tess is a little girl. Second one is Andrew, her brother and parents, that is mother and father. So here we are seeing a little girl, Tess, okay, and her brother Andrew, and also her parents. That means they are 4 in the family. Okay, now coming to the lesson, and now this Tess was exactly 8 years old. She was only 8 years old, okay, and she heard her parents talking. Her parents were talking, and this girl went there and she heard what they were talking to each other. Okay, they were talking about her little brother Andrew. They were talking something about her little brother Andrew. All she know that Andrew was sick. I mean, he was ill. Okay, sick. He was ill. Now, not sick. It says very sick. He was very sick. Okay, and also she know that her parents don't have money for the treatment, for the medication, for whatever is needed to cure the sickness. What they need is some money. So this Tess, who is 8-year girl, she heard her parents talking to each other, and what she heard is that her brother Andrew, okay, her brother Andrew is very sick. He is very sick, and also their parents doesn't have money for the treatment. What are the money which is needed for the medication? What are the money which is needed for the child to get out of the sickness, to cure the sickness? So they don't have enough money. They don't have enough money. Okay, and that is the reason why they are moving to a smaller house. Okay, they are moving to a smaller house. Right now they are living in a very good house, but they have to spend money for the treatment of the son Andrew. So that's why they are moving to a new smaller house, because they could not afford to pay. Okay, they could not afford to stay in the present house after paying doctor's bills. So what they have done is they have paid all the doctor's bills and they don't have enough money so that they can stay in the house which they are staying now. Okay, it was a very good house, but now because they don't have any money because they paid all the doctor bills, so that's why they are moving into a smaller house. So that's why they are moving to a smaller house. And what she also understood that he needs a costly surgery. Now we already know that Andrew is very, very sick, and what he needs a surgery, that is operation. Okay, surgery here in the sense operation. So what does he need? He needs a surgery, and that's why Tess was very, very much worried. So they were moving to a smaller house because they were not able to afford in the sense here, they were not able to pay the money because they don't have the money. What happened to the money? They paid all the doctor bills. For whom they have paid the doctor bills? They paid it for the Andrew. They paid it for the Andrew, who is a brother of Tess. So they don't have enough money. And now what he needs is a costly surgery. What he needs is a costly surgery, in the sense a very, very costly operation. And also there was nobody to loan them money. Loan in the sense here to give them money. Okay, they don't have anybody to borrow the money. So nobody is able to lend them any money. So that's why they were really very, very unhappy. And also they lost their, so her parents lost their hope and gave up their efforts. So they lost the hope. Okay, they lost the hope. What do you mean by lost the hope? They made a decision that, okay, they don't have a desire for the Andrew getting coming out of the sickness, getting cured. So all those thoughts, like they vanished, they disappeared from their mind, and now they don't have any kind of hope. Okay, a strong desire, an expectation that Andrew will get cured. They don't have anything now. So whatever they have put the money for the doctor and everything, now that's over. So they did not have any kind of hope. So they left the complete hope. Okay, and also they gave up their efforts. Now whatever they were trying to do for Andrew, they also stopped it. What was the reason behind that? They don't have enough money. Now when all these things were like, who were talking to each other? Mother and father were talking to each other. Who were listening these words? Tess was listening these words. And now she understood, okay, when Tess heard her daddy say this to her tearful mother, when Tess' father was telling this all things to her mother has tears in her eyes. She was literally crying because they cannot now save their son. Okay, they cannot save their son. And what father was saying, I don't have any money to go ahead with the costly operation and all. So I don't have any hope. Nobody is lending me money. So now I can't do anything. Now the situation is completely hopeless. Now her mother started crying, and okay, only a miracle can save him. Dad said that only a miracle can save him. Only a miracle here. Miracle in the sense an unexpected thing. Okay, which is not done, which is not from any kind of man. It's a thing which comes from the God, from the divine. So he should do something. Only God should do something. God should perform some miracle so that Andrew will become normal again. So now we don't have anything to do. I don't have anything to do. So I leave everything on the God. Only he has to do some kind of miracle. So they only told that only a miracle can save him. The words which were spoken by her father was only a miracle can save him. Now this little Tess doesn't know what a miracle means. Okay, now we all know that what a miracle means, but Tess doesn't know what a miracle means. So now she immediately went into the room, and you know what she did? She went to her room and pulled a jar of coins from a cupboard. So there was a cupboard and there was some box where there are some coins in that. So she pulled that and she poured all the money out on the floor, and counted it carefully. She poured all the money on the floor, and then she counted the money very, very carefully and hold the jar tightly. She counted the money. She kept all the money in the jar again. She hold the money very, very tightly, the jar very tightly, and then she made her way to a medical store. Then where did she go? She went to a medical store. Okay, and she placed that glass jar on the table. Okay, which has some money in it. So she kept it on the table. The shopkeeper, the chemist in the sense, authorized medicine seller, right? The person who is authorized to sell the medicines, and he said that, what do you want? And she said that, and the test said that, it's for my little brother. He is really very, very, very sick. All he wants is a miracle. I came here to buy a miracle. So you take this money and give me a miracle. And the chemist was actually shocked and and he became he doesn't know what to do, and he smiled very sadly. He smiled very sadly, and he said that, I'm sorry, my child, we don't sell miracles here. My child, I'm really very sorry. We don't sell miracles here. We don't have any miracles with us. We don't sell them. Okay? Listen. And the little girl, Tess, okay, she said, listen, I have the money to pay for it. I have the money to pay for it. I have the money. There is money in the glass jar. You take that money and give me the miracle. Okay, now she was thinking that it's a kind of medication. It's a kind of some tablets or some syrup or something. So she was asking the person to give the miracle. And she also said that if it is not enough, I can try and get some more. Just tell me how it costs, how much it costs. So you tell me, if this money is not enough, you tell me how much does it cost. I will go and I will try to bring some more amount. So, but what I need is a miracle. Please give me that miracle. So that is what she was telling to whom? To the chemist. Who is the chemist here? The chemist is a person who sells the medicines. So at the shop there was a well-dressed customer. Now the Tess was talking all this to the chemist, and beside Tess there was a well-dressed man who was dressed very neatly in a coat, suit and tie, and also he was very well dressed, and he was standing there. He bent down because she was an 8-year girl. No, he just bent down. He bent down and asked the little girl, what kind of miracle does your brother need? What he asked? What kind of miracle does your brother need? So you're asking chemist to give a miracle? No. So what kind of miracle you want? Okay, that is what he asked. And she said that I don't know. I don't know what kind of miracle my brother needs. And she replied with her welling eyes, in the sense, the tears came onto the surface of the eye, and they're about to spill out. She was about to cry. Her eyes were completely filled with the tears, and what she said is, I don't know what miracle my brother needs, and all I know is he's really sick. He's really very, very sick, and my mother says that he needs an operation, and he's very sick. And also, okay, what my mother says that he needs an operation. And and one more thing is that my dad can't pay for it. My dad doesn't have enough money to pay for the operation, so we can't afford the operation also. And that is the reason why I brought my savings. So whatever the money which I saved till now, I brought my savings to bring the miracle, to buy the miracle. How much do you have? Said the man. Okay, my child, no problem. How much do you have? How much money do you have? And she said that I have $1.11. How much money does she has? $1.11. Okay, almost equal to some 75 rupees in our Indian currency. That is what she has in her hand. But and one more thing is that I can go and bring some more money if the miracle is a bit costly. Her answer, like no, the way she answered was barely audible. That means she said it in a low voice that somebody can hear that. What she said in a low voice, she said that $1.11. That is what she said in a good voice and all. But and if you want some more money, I can bring it. That is what she said in a very low voice. Nobody could have heard that. Wonderful, smiled the man. Oh, wonderful. Who smiled? The man who is well dressed, he smiled. And $1.11, no, like it is absolutely exact money for the exact price of the miracle for little brothers. So, what was the miracle you need for your little brother? See, the miracle exactly cost $1.11. So, that is exact money, and he took the money into his hands. He took that $1.11 into his hand, and he held the child's hand and said, "Take me to your home. I want to come to your home. I want to see your brother, and also I want to meet your parents. So I just want to come to your home, and also I want to meet your parents. So please take me to your home. Let's see if I have the miracle what your brother needs." You said that your brother needs some miracle. No, like let me see if I have that miracle with me. If I can do something. So let me see. You just take me to your home. The well-dressed man, what's his name? His name is Carlton Armstrong, and he is a doctor by profession. His name is Carlton Armstrong, and you know what he is? He is a neurosurgeon. He is a neurosurgeon. Dr. Carlton Armstrong, and he is a neurosurgeon who performs operations on brain. Okay, so a complete nervous system, brain, spinal cord, nerves, and all, like that kind of problems will be seen by neurosurgeon. Because he's a neurosurgeon, he operates the brain. So now he is a person who is a well-dressed person in the medical shop. So he came to the home and he saw the condition of the Andrew, and immediately he admitted the child in the hospital. Okay, and also he performed the operation without taking any money, without any charges. He did not charge a single rupee for the operation. He operated the child. Okay, and within a few weeks, Andrew was back at home and was doing well. And within no time, after a few weeks of the operation, Andrew came back to the home. He was doing very well. He was playing with his sister. Okay, he was absolutely quite normal now. So right now, that surgery, her mom, when she looked at Andrew and how happy Andrew was, the way Andrew was playing and all, they never dreamt in their dreams, isn't it? They never dreamt of that. So they never dreamt to see Andrew normal, getting cured out of the sickness he had, undergoing a costly operation like that. Okay, so that surgery, her mom whispered, was a real miracle. That surgery which happened, it was a real miracle, which was an unexpected thing, which we never expected. Okay, and I wonder how much it would have cost. I wonder if the doctor has taken some amount as his fees and also operation charges. It would have been a very, very large amount. How much it would have cost? So she told to her. She whispered, and then Tess smiled. Because she knew exactly how much the miracle cost. So she's the only person who knows what is the cost of the miracle. So what is the cost of the miracle? Yes, $1.11. $1.11, and also the love of the little child towards her brother. So this is the lesson, which is the $1.11. What can $1.11 do? So $1.11 saved a little child's brother. Okay, so that's the end of the lesson. So tomorrow we'll see the grammar part and also discuss the questions and meanings. Until then, see you all. Have a great day. Take care.